Yo, Hangover Gang. It's time for another Tom MacDonald reaction. I was going to drop this on Tom's Day, but I know that tomorrow is Tom's Day and Tom is bringing out something special for Tom's Day. So, guys, I'm going to drop this. I still might drop it on Tom's Day, I'm not sure, but let's see. But, guys, I've chosen this track and it's called Hangman, because I just like the sound of it. I have no idea what to expect from our man Hangover Gang, but I know that if it's called Hangman, it's going to be something extra, something extraordinary, something extra prolific, something extra exciting, something extra to push the buttons. I don't know. Or is it something that's going to trigger me in an extra fashion? I don't know. But I need to get the word inimitable into the conversation, because I've been picking it up for a few days now. So inimitable is what we will call Tom MacDonald, who is our man. And yeah, he always releases something massive, something big on Tom's Day. So guys, Urb'n Barz brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop and urban music from all around the world. And guys, it's our man Tom MacDonald, the Hangover Gang. Let's ride.
This a warning for the ones who say they aren't afraid. Lately I've been coming from a darker place. I've been dealing with depression, I'm more dangerous than ever. I've been drinking again and never felt better, I swear to God.
So Tom, I'm not sure when he dropped Hangman. This must be a while ago. So he said, you know, this is a warning. And he said he's been drinking again and dealing with depression. So guys, let's rock this one more time, because Tom is serious. And I like the fact that this is in black and white. You know it, guys. You know it. But I like the fact that Nova's on production here again. And there's a hangman's rope there, or hangman's noose, I think you call it there. And yeah, I wouldn't like to stick my head in that. No, I wouldn't. Trust me on that, people. Trust me on that. So let's go, guys. Hangman.
This a warning for the ones who say they aren't afraid. Lately I've been coming from a darker place. I've been dealing with depression, I'm more dangerous than ever. I've been drinking again and never felt better. I swear to God that I'ma burn a bridge and piss on the flames. Face the ash with some whiskey and spit it all in their face. My new girl probably flip if you got something to say. She reminds me of myself when I would drink every day. I used to feel like how I felt was just a temporary phase, but now I feel like the feelings are fucking feeding our fame.
Guys, Tom just said his new girl would probably flip if he got something to say. So when was this track done, guys, Hangover Gang? And also, how long have Tom and Nova been an item? Seriously, I should know that. I don't. So guys, if you let me know in the comment section, that would be fantastic. So Tom's just saying his new girl would flip if you got something to say. So it'll be interesting to see how long they've been together. When was this done? And I'm sure, was Nova doing all the production work here, the filming, etc, etc. If you guys know, Hangover Gang, please let me know, because it's really interesting to hear. I really like this track. So I'm just going to rewind to the top, guys. I hope you don't mind. And let's take it all in with Hangman.
This a warning for the ones who say they aren't afraid. Lately I've been coming from a darker place. I've been dealing with depression, I'm more dangerous than ever. I've been drinking again and never felt better.
You can hear it with the beats as well. Yeah, I like that drum selection, the drum patterns and drum selection he's got there. He's got a nice little soft little snare there. And for the life of me, I just can't remember what that snare is called, because I've used that before in productions, etc, etc. So yeah, I like this.
I swear to God that I'ma burn a bridge and piss on the flames.
Burn a bridge. He on the flames. Nova.
I used to feel like how I felt was just a temporary phase, but now I feel like the feelings are fucking feeding our fame. And I don't plan to slow down and give it a second to breathe. I push the pedal past the breaking point, I'm picking up speed. In 2016, swear I came.
Oh, he's just said 2016. So is this 2015? So it's about 6 years ago, guys. 2016. Okay, 2015, 2016. Let's check this out. Hang on.
16, swear I came apart at the seams. I was scared of the dark and therefore afraid of my dreams.
So 2016 must have been when he had the breakdown and all the bad things. He just said he came apart at the seams, and he had sort of dream and deems. I can't even speak, guys. I can't even alliterate. Duh. He had dream and I still can't speak. He had demon dreams. Dream and deems? What am I talking about? Hangover, gang. Really? Hang on, let's just listen to that again. So apologies there, I got a bit tongue-tied there.
I was scared of the dark and therefore afraid of my dreams. But I rebuilt what came apart with iron alloy and beams. Come fly a plane into my legs and I'm gonna fall to my knees.
Oh, I like that. You can fly a plane into his legs and Tom will not fall to his knees. And that's actually quite apt, because in today's society, 2021, they want us all to bow down and get on our knees. No, I tell you people, do not bow down to anyone. There's no kneeling for me. There's no genuflecting for me. There's no Game of Thrones bend the knee for me. No chance on that, people. Trust me on that, people. Trust me on that, people. Trust me on that, people. I'm never bending the knee. Never. Never. I'm never bending the knee. Trust me on that, people. Oh, this is good. I really like this track, guys. But I think my speakers are a bit low, so I'm not sure. Hopefully it's coming out loud enough for you guys.
To my legs and I'm gonna fall to my knees. Haven't taken any pills to calm me down for a month.
Oh.
I'm on the edge and I'm waiting for any reason to jump.
Oh my gosh. I haven't taken any pills to calm me down for a month. He's on the edge. And he's waiting for a reason to jump. And the sad thing, guys, there's a lot of people in society who are on the edge. And literally, it'll just take one or two things to make them jump. I remember, just a quick one, guys, a quick aside. A girl told me, who I used to work with, that she was on the bus one day coming to work. And there was a guy that got on the bus and he looked a bit digi, he looked a bit weird and whatever. And he got on the bus, he walked straight past the bus driver, and the bus driver dipped his head and didn't look at the guy. The guy walked straight upstairs. It was a two-story bus, so there was an upper deck and a lower deck. And then when he got off, eventually, he got off the bus. He stopped and said to the driver, he knocked on the driver's window and said to the driver, "If you had looked at me or said a word to me, I'd have..." And he pulled out. The Australian fans will know if I say a shank or a shiv or something like that. I'm not sure which one it is, or with all the chef in, whatever. And he said he would have stabbed the bus driver, and then he just walked calmly off the bus. So there are people who are on the edge, and literally it's just bad luck if you bump into one of these people, because you're just in the wrong place at the wrong time, and that person could take your life and not even think twice about it. So trust me on that, people. Those are some serious lyrics from Tom. Let's go back and check those out, people.
Haven't taken any pills to calm me down for a month. I'm on the edge and I'm waiting for any reason to jump. Don't take it lightly, I'm excited when they throw in the punch. I got a list of different strategies to bury these bumps.
Oh, I like that. So if anyone steps to him, starts, starts throwing their fists, starts laying their hands, whatever, Tom's going to be taking them out, because that's what he wants. That's what he's saying. He wants to get into a scuffle, He wants to get into a skirmish, because that's what sometimes this society does to you. It just puts you on edge. And sometimes, by exploding, it helps to take that edge off. It really does.
Very rarely do I carry out a weight of a grudge, but I've been barely ordinary since the prairies and drugs. My imaginary friends in camouflage with some guns, and I've been fairly military, but my army is one. They've been passive aggressive with how they deal with
passive aggressive.
Passion and reckless nature, a truthful expression.
A lot of passive aggressive people are people who campaign for rights, social justice, for green peace, all this sort of stuff. A lot of these people are passive aggressive. Trust me on that. Trust me on that.
They ain't made of what I'm made from. They've been bruised up and dented. They don't understand the underhanded, ruthless obsession that I was born with.
Oh, I like. You can hear Tom double tracked underneath, but very, very low in the mix. I like it. Oh my gosh.
I woke up with a buzzing in my head. I don't want to leave the comfort of my bed. A dozen missed calls from a dozen of my friends, and my day just started, but it's coming to an end.
Snare almost sounds like, I don't want to say a cowbell, because it's not a cowbell, but yeah.
Already getting dark. Wake up with the stars. I don't even know how I got home after
Wake up with the stars.
Yeah, I did 8 months sober and I hate that it's over, but the weight on my shoulders started breaking my heart.
8 months sober. He had a drink. And he hates that it's over, but there's a weight on his shoulders.
I started out with 1 or 2 and then I moved to 3 or 4 and then I
Oh my
realized
gosh.
that I was back where I'd been before.
That is so funny, guys. It's almost like anything, drinking, training, this, that, and the third. You know, you could do months and months and months, you know, without a drink, you know, sort of keeping fit, healthy, this, that, and the third, whatever. And then just one day, and then you're back to square one. It's almost like it's all for nothing. Unbelievable.
Advance gone missing from the bottle. Tell my doctor they were stolen, but I know that they were swallowed. Everything I ever did was always done with open throttles. All the way or nothing. Non-commitment is a broken promise. And I know that that's a problem in itself. But you're living or you're dying or you're crying out for help.
I like the way it's just snare, 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 snare. Oh, just accentuating every word he's saying.
Yeah, it's been a week since I felt like me. I've been starving, but I just can't eat. I'm exhausted, but I can't find sleep. It's been hard.
Oh my gosh, I've had some of them feelings before. When you're so exhausted, but you're too exhausted to sleep, and it becomes one of these vicious circles, a vicious cycle, where the more tired you are, the less you can sleep, and it's frustrating. You feel like you're going out of your head. You feel like you're going to explode. It's just an awful feeling, people.
Harder than it's ever been. The darkness hasn't ever dimmed. The light's so bleak.
Oh my gosh, that's, oh my gosh. That scene, oh my gosh, that reminds me of things like what was that film? Was it Shawshank Redemption and other films like that? Literally, you are one step away from exiting this life. That's how far things have come, you know, terrible thing. And in the Shawshank Redemption, I think it was, it Red? I can't remember his name. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten his name now. The black guy who played him. Morgan Freeman, of course, Morgan Freeman. Brilliant film. If you haven't seen it, people, everyone should go out and watch The Shawshank Redemption. And it's Tim Robbins, Morgan Freeman. There's a whole cast of great actors in that film. But basically, the part of that film that always gets me is the thing where, I'm sure it's Morgan Freeman, you know, he served 30 years on, you know, in the cells, whatever, for whatever. I can't remember what crime he's supposed to have done, but he became so institutionalized. Or is it Morgan Freeman? No, it's not Morgan Freeman. It's one of the other actors. I might be totally wrong. It's not Morgan Freeman. Sorry, it's not him. It's one of the other actors. I apologize. Anyway, so he literally, the next day from being released, he literally did something to go back into jail. And then I think he got released again. And this time, you know, on the day of his release, I think he just stood on one of these things and just stepped off and hanged himself because he couldn't deal with the real world anymore. He spent so many years institutionalized, you know, in a 4x4, people telling him what to do, when to do, where to do it and why to do it, you know, that he couldn't live in the real world. And the reason I say that, guys, is because when people have been put into these boxes as we've been put into, you know, in lockdown for weeks on end, told what to do, when to do, you know, and how long to do it. So it's very easy to become quickly institutionalized. So people are scared to go back into the real world, you know, and live their lives. So guys, that scene, that is, oh my gosh, you know, I love my films. I love, you know, all the visual aspects of films, and that one scene there, oh my gosh, it's hit me hard.
I never understood what they meant when they said that they were just the shadows of men that they had been before they were beat.
Shadow of a man. I understand 100%. You can be a shadow of yourself. I mean, people. Oh, no, I'm not going to go into it, guys. Let's let's carry on. But I'll give another situation. People can say, you know, sometimes people have lost the light in their eyes. You know, like there is an energy, guys, in your eyes. There's an energy, you know, in the orbs of your eyes. And sometimes when you've been beaten down enough, that energy is gone. You know, when people say you're dead behind the eyes, etc., things like that, there's a certain energy, and life can take it away from you, guys. It can add sparkle to your life, but it can take it away from you. Trust me on that. Certain things can happen to you, and it doesn't even take long, and it can take away the sparkle in your eyes, the energy. It can really just destroy someone very, very quickly.
Now I know that everything I heard was for real when I'm looking in the mirror at a shell of myself.
Oh my gosh. Shell of himself. So this is 4 years ago. Tom's 32 now, I think. So he said he's 28, but feeling older than whatever. Yeah, you go through trials in life, guys, in this life. Some people are very lucky, and some of us go through trials and tribulations. And guys, I never knew what trials and tribulations were until, well, I'm not going to go into that, but trust me, if you've been through trials and tribulations, you know you've been through trials and tribulations. My gosh, I wouldn't wish trials and tribulations on my worst enemy, and I swear to God, I would not wish it on my worst enemy. If you've been through stuff, trust me on that, people. You would never want to go through that again. Trust me on that, people. Oh my gosh. So Tom's saying he's 28. Sorry about this. I've really gone into one on this.
Contributing factor to being 28 and feeling older than dad does. The
Oh my
wrinkles on my
gosh.
face spreading faster and faster.
Feeling 28 and feeling older than his
The
dad.
good
Oh,
die young, I hope I'm one of the bad ones. The days long, stay strong and try again
the
tomorrow.
good bad.
Even if you're running
The good die young. I hope I'm one of the bad ones because he doesn't want to die young.
out of reasons to ignore the phone. Even if you're running out of gas, go and borrow more. Your demons knock the hardest when you finally chose to close the door. This is not the way my parents raised me. I hope they realize that they didn't fail one of their babies. This is the result of a declining social climate that's original
Yes.
design was keeping people trapped inside it.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad he paid homage to his parents. Guys, in this life, we only have, if we're lucky enough, we have a set of parents, you know, two parents, or, you know, some people have more because they may have biological parents and other parents who look after them, etc., etc. But, you know, in the Bible, it says, you know, honor your mother and father. So, you know, goodness forbid that parents are abusing you or anything like that, but if your parents have tried to look after you, tried to do the right thing all your life for you, look after your parents, because, you know, trust me, we only have one set of parents, and as you get older in this life, you begin to understand why they did certain things, you know, to look after you. You know, if they've done bad things to you, that's a different matter, but, you know, you really need to go to your parents and tell them how you love and respect them. Trust me on that, people. We only have, you know, ourselves and our families, and if we're lucky to have good families, hold on to your families, guys, because yes, friends are great, etc., but your family is special, and we need to look after the family. There's some people in a family who can't cope, but there's some people in your family who will need your help, and if you're in a position to help them, you know. But trust me on this, because if you do the right thing by your biological, you know, your extended family, then you'll probably start to do the right thing by other people, you know. Trust me on that, people. But I do understand at some points there are bad things that happen within families, so I'm not going to, you know, pontificate too much on that, but we all need to love each other a bit more and look after each other, because we have the seeds of looking after each other, then we can actually sow those seeds into the world. Because right now the world is acting against us and it's putting us against each other, and I don't want that. I want to, you know, spread good feelings amongst everyone, but it can't always be done. But yeah, we have to learn to live good lives and learn to, you know, to express ourselves in the right way and not the wrong way.
Liquor and violence, we suffer in silence until we embrace one another and find our collective defiance.
Embrace one
On top of
another.
the giants, I just try to smile through.
See, Tom always says what I'm thinking. Tom, I've told you from the get-go, I have an affinity with Tom MacDonald. I always have, from the very first day I saw him, which was a few years ago on the internet, on YouTube. I saw Tom MacDonald and I said, I like this guy. I have an affinity with this guy. We always say the same thing at the same time. Trust me on this, people. I'm not even fibbing. Trust me on this.
Crying, cause I know that someone somewhere's feeling way worse than I am, and that's true. That's true.
Oh my gosh. That noose. Oh my gosh. Guys, that was absolutely... Oh, I knew it. I just... Oh my gosh. It's hit so many emotions in me that... Oh my... That's just fantastic. And I keep going back to this. Who is the person who keeps saying that Tom MacDonald doesn't have bars, doesn't have lyrics? Really? He's a modern day poet, people. Trust me on that. I'm telling you, right, hip hop doesn't, you don't always have to have the, you know, the you know, it doesn't always have to. But if you can move someone, in a happy way, you can move someone in a sad way, you can actually go into someone's soul, that you've done your job. You've done your job as an artist, as a poet, as a lyricist. So for people to say you haven't got bars, that's just ridiculous. I mean, some people can, do all the runs, all the patterns in this world and actually be saying nothing. Tom always, every single lyric, every single syllable, trust me on this, every single syncopation, every single utterance that he does, it has effect and meaning. So I want people to stop saying Tom has no lyrics, no bars, because that is not right. Trust me on this. Tom makes me think. I mean, there is no other artist, I'm being honest with you, no other artist that makes me dissect every single line than Tom MacDonald. There are other artists who, they are absolutely sensational. But Tom hit something in me. I have an affinity of him. I don't know why that is. And, some people might be saying I'm arrogant, I'm this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Maybe I am, but this is just the feeling I get. But people, please let me know in the comments section, good, bad, or indifferent. What do you feel about that song? Hangman, oh my goodness, really? And some of those images as well, and I'm sure it's Nova doing those, were just really hitting hard. I mean, just very profound. But guys, I knew that track would really inspire something in me. And whoa, 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 whoa. That is another great track from Tom MacDonald. And guys, okay, tomorrow's Tom's Day. Tom's dropping something. I don't know what he's dropping. I know it's going to be sensational. But I'm glad that I, listened to Hangman tonight. Really, really glad. I might drop it on Tom's Day. I might drop it the day after. I might drop it the day after that. I'm not sure. But I just felt that the day before Tom's Day, I wanted to check out a Tom MacDonald track for you Hangover Gang guys. And put it out there. So, I don't think I'm putting it out tonight because it's quite a long one. I'll have to edit it and stuff. I've got other bits and pieces that I'm doing. But guys, trust me on this. If you like it and if you like what I'm doing, please can you like, share and subscribe, and please also hit that notification bell just to let you know when I'm dropping some reactions. And you know what I'm like, people, you know, I'll drop a reaction any time of day and night. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just boom, I drop a reaction. But that's the way I'm rolling at the minute, so it's not always going to be sort of at an appointed time and place, but I'm always going to try and get one out for Tom's Day. I will try my very best every week to get at least one out for Tom's Day, but apart from that, I'll be dropping them sort of intermittently as well. So I love this track, Hangman, totally love it. I hope you guys loved it, and hopefully see the next reaction. But guys, always, especially when I heard this song, please look after yourselves, please look after each other, please look after your family, please respect your family, please tell your parents that you love them, please tell your siblings that you love them. And if you if you can help your family as well in any which way, help them, because guys, this world is hard enough as it is, and sometimes we don't cry out for help even though we need help. So guys, just look at each other. If you can help them in any which way, help your families, guys, help your friends. And guys, let's just be good to each other. Yeah, there's too many forces that are trying to bring us all down. Trust me on this, guys, from without. So if you from within can look after each other, that's the way we can win, guys. And as long as I'm doing this, guys, I'm always going to preach that message. I do not care if people think to me that, oh, you're whack, you're this, you're that, and the other, whatever. But from deep down in my heart, my first and foremost message, guys, is to look after each other, look after yourselves. Trust me on that, people. I am not here to preach hate. I'm not here to preach and put one against the other. No way at all. I'm here to try and bring people together in the love of music, and if we can help each other, that's why I say the comment section is yours, guys, to be friends with each other, do things together. I mean, network, guys. That's what the comment section's for, guys, for you guys to get to know each other as well. I mean, we're all the same because we're all part of the Hangover Gang, and I'm sure Tom would actually say that's a great message to have, guys. But I've preached too much now. The clock is ticking. So guys, have a great evening, and I'll see you at the next reaction. And thank you guys for listening, thank you for watching, and thank you for being a part of this channel, Urb'n Barz. Have a great evening, guys. Take care. Thank you. Bye.